안녕하세요. 와이너리 크리스탈입니다. 여러분 호주 와인 참 많잖아요. 근데 호주 와인 중에서도 서호주는 굉장히 고급 와인을 생산하거든요. 서호주의 기온이 프랑스 보르도와 기온이 비슷해서 아주 프리미엄 와인 산지로 유명합니다. 자, 서호주에서도 가장 프리미엄 와인을 생산하는 마거렛 리버의 떠오르는 와이너리 페카비 와이너리의 오너인 제레미 뮬러 씨를 소개합니다. Hi, Jeremy.
Hello.
Hi,
Nice
nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming.
No, thank you. Thanks for the invite.
Long way to come.
It is a long way to go, yes.
Well, I'm very excited to learn about your wine, Peccavi.
Okay, great.
Do you usually make Cabernet Sauvignon?
Yeah, Cabernet Sauvignon is, from Margaret River, is one of the main wines. But as well, we have Chardonnay, which we're particularly pleased with. Then we have some Shiraz and Sauvignon Blancs as well.
Oh, okay. When did you start?
I bought the vineyard 12 years ago, so it was an established vineyard. It's been planted now for about 22 years. But yeah, so I had a complete change of career path, and yeah, started 12 years ago.
What did you do before then?
I was in banking. I was in finance.
Banking.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
God.
totally
What
very
made you change your career?
Banking was very unpopular. people didn't like bankers, so I decided it was a good time to leave. And I'd always wanted to get into to farming, to do something a little bit different. So it sort of seemed ideal.
So your hobby
Yes.
turned to be your
Correct.
job.
Yeah. My hobby became my job, which is fantastic. Then it doesn't feel like working, so it's pretty good.
Right. Let's tell about Margaret River, climate or winemaking.
Margaret River is it's the closest microclimate in the world to Bordeaux. It's surrounded on three sides by bodies of water. You've got a warm body in the north, then you have the Indian Ocean and the Southern Ocean. And basically with the soils you get, which are like the gravelly, loamy soils, you get these wind channels because of the warm air travelling across and then the cool air in the evening. And it makes what Margaret River is so special. So it's about, I think, 2% of Australian wine comes from Margaret River, but people think it's 24% of the premium wine of Australia comes from Margaret River. So it's really doing very well, and we're seeing now a lot of international accreditation for Margaret River. So it's a very exciting time to be in Margaret River, actually.
All right. Shall we taste your wine?
Yes, no, please do.
We have Peccavi Cabernet Sauvignon 2012. 자, Peccavi Cabernet Sauvignon 2012 빈티지가 있고요. And then 2014, 2014 빈티지 두 가지가 있습니다. We'll go first, 2012.
Okay, sounds great.
Alright. So 100% Cabernet Sauvignon?
There's actually about 10% Merlot.
Oh,
So
10%.
we normally, under Margaret River, you can have, as long as there's 85% or more, it can be called Cabernet. But I normally between 5 or 10% Merlot just to soften it slightly.
Oh, I see. That's nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I think the Margaret River wines, they're very more, there was Margaret River, the terroir, but they are more, I think, elegant wines. They're not as big, fruit-driven as some wines in Australia. So they tend to be more reserved, and more old world style, I guess.
Very gentle and gravel.
Yeah.
What do you smell?
Summer fruits.
Fruits. Soft tannins.
Yeah. Yeah, very soft tannin. So it's good. It's got a little bit of bottle age. This is drinking really well now, the 12.
Nice. Very elegant and soft. How long did you age it?
About 18 months.
In French
It's
oak?
all French oak. All the Peccavi wines they're all hand-picked, estate grown, and we use French oak.
Oh, I see.
So this is about 30% new oak for this one, and the balance being 1 year and 2 years old.
And 2014?
2014, it was again, I think this was just over 18 months. Same ratios, about 30% new oak, with the balance being 1 year and 2 year. Probably the biggest difference between the 12 and the 14 is we've spent a lot of time bringing these new clones from Bordeaux into Australia. So we're the first vineyard to have a lot of these new clones. And the 14 has the first of the new clone of Muller.
Oh, I see. So Muller from Bordeaux?
The clone, the Bordeaux clone.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
so we're the first one. This is, I think, the first commercial wine to have some of that Muller clone in it. So it just gives it a little bit more depth, makes it a slightly bigger, more powerful wine.
They're more freshness than 12.
So I think for drinking now, the 12 I think has the edge
It's
in
the
it.
right time.
The right time. But this one I think you'll notice there's just a bit more weight, a bit more texture to the wine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you.
What do you usually eat with your Cabernet Sauvignon?
Red meats it does really go well with, but I mean it's not too big a wine that it can't be eaten with the likes of chicken and other poultry. It's still it's light, well not light, it's the wrong word, but it's elegant enough. It doesn't overpower. Let's put it that way.
Have you tried Korean food so far?
Yes, I have. I've had quite a lot of Korean food.
Oh really?
Actually. It's very good.
Which one do you think will be better?
I think probably the barbecue actually.
Barbecue.
But yeah, I think it would go particularly well with the barbecue.
Marinated or just?
Yeah, it would. I mean,
Marinated?
it would because it's some of the maybe the very, very spicy marinade, maybe not so much, but the rest that I've had, it would go very well, I think.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay. Then when you come next time, we'll do barbecue and Peccavi wine.
That sounds great.
Thank you for visiting. Thank
No
you.
problem. Thank you very much. Cheers.
진짜 저 처음 마시는 그 페카비의 까베르네 소비뇽인데요. 굉장히 부드럽지만 깊이감과 그 파워가 느껴지는 게 숙성하기도 좋고 지금 마시기도 좋은 것 같아요. 이번 기회에 고급 까베르네 소비뇽 마가렛 리버에서 온 페카비 꼭 경험해 보시기 바랍니다. 이거 크리스탈이었어요. 바이.
Bye bye.